Today, I am buying $100 worth of HEX cryptocurrency coin. So if you enjoy these time-sensitive videos, smash the like button, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be sharing with you my daily buys. This is our dollar cost average public portfolio, but please understand I'm not a financial advisor. And full disclosure, I do hold the coins that I will be speaking about in today's video. Now, why am I buying HEX? Let's add the transaction today. You can see here, our portfolio is down in the red since we made our buys, but we're only down, I don't know, 10-12%, not a big deal. And the whole strategy of our dollar cost average portfolio is to hold on for dear life. This is a long-term dollar cost average in the next couple of years. This is where we could make big monies with these altcoins, but there's also very high risk with this strategy. And I'm going higher risk because $100 to me personally at this time is worth taking the risk, because if you just bought Bitcoin and Ethereum, while you may get a 2 or 3x, maybe even 4 or 5, I think that some of these other coins, there's massive opportunities to get maybe 20, 30, 50, maybe even 100x, and here's why. Now, before we get into that, thank you again so much for all the new subscribers here on this channel. We are still growing like crazy, 5.4 thousand subscribers within the last month, even when the market has been going down. And we're gaining more followers over on Twitter. I'm looking to grab 100,000 followers, so thank you for all of your support, as well as over on Instagram. We are getting closer and closer to our 100,000 mark. Over 1 million on TikTok. Thank you so much. All the links are down below. Don't get scammed by imposters. All the links are down below. This is my link tree. More free content for you as well. And I also have multiple other new cryptocurrency videos, or should I say not cryptocurrency videos. I have 2 new channels. I have my finance channel and I have my travel channel. So if you're interested in more of the travel, the food stuff, somebody saw that and they said that to me, you know, when I was in Bitcoin Miami, and they're like, I love your food videos. I love all this. So if you're interested in the food videos, check that out. And our travel videos have done very well as well for a brand new channel. So if you're interested in that, click the links down below. But let's get into why I bought HEX today. Well, the SEC sued Coinbase for breaking U.S. securities, just like they sued Binance yesterday. But the market has actually rallied a little bit. You can see this nice little green candle here from Bitcoin. And if you draw a little TA lines here, I guess you can say, we definitely had a nice little bounce, and we're just in this channel. And this is actually a bull flag. So to me, while in the short term, maybe we ping pong around in here for a little bit, maybe we do something like this, I think up is definitely more of the, you know, the play here, especially when the prices are super low. Now, the truth is, though, we could also do this. So this is also a possibility where we go down. Okay, then maybe we go back up, or we just continue to keep going down. No one knows for sure. This is why it's so important to manage your risk. Now, why did I buy HEX? Well, I bought HEX for a few different reasons. The first reason is, number one, I just think it's really cheap. And 10,000 HEX used to cost 57 cents, and now it costs over $118. So today, though, if you don't know what HEX is, it's basically the first certificate of deposit on the blockchain. CDs are a $1 trillion asset class. HEX is a better version of a CD. Now, there's a lot more game theory that goes into this as well, including the T-share price and the number of holders, number of miners. What has really attracted me to this, though, is the flawless operation. Over 1,282 days, flawless operation. The code works. Everything has worked very well. You hold your own keys, and you can earn yield with this cryptocurrency coin. That to me is everything. Now, while timing the tops and the bottoms are everything as well, in the long run, if you can earn interest, yield, just for holding a crypto, sign me up for that, because I want to be continuously earning more money and more money every single day. That's how rich people get rich. It's the passive income, the dividends, the yield, and HEX is the best cryptocurrency, in my opinion, that offers that right now. Now, I also want to share with you a couple of charts and tweets from Access Alive. Great chartist. This guy's done an amazing job with this community. And he said, here are the periods of when to make money. The periods of when to make money are in 2023, according to this chart. And you can see it says years to buy HEX, Pulse, and PulseX. 2023, as you know, this is definitely years of hard time, low prices, and good times to buy stocks, as well as you know, other boom reaches the years of lows. So this is, again, 2012 was a good time according to this. 2019 was a good time to sell, and I believe that was actually pretty accurate. And then 23 here is definitely one of those times as a good year to be stocking up, as it's low on this chart. Now, he also shared this chart of how much I missed simply because I was afraid of missing it. And this is a quote by Paulo Brita. And if you were to overlay The chart of Hex right now is the pink. Okay, so here's the chart of Hex. It went up 10,000x from its low, which was crazy. It has now crashed all the way back down to approximately a penny at the time of this recording. If it were to overlay the 2019-2020 Bitcoin fractal, this is the price appreciation that could potentially happen with Hex going all the way as high as $32. Now, I personally don't think Hex is going to go to $32. But if Hex went anywhere near back to these moments and these parts, I think right now you could do some crazy numbers. So let's take a look at the chart right now of eHex and Hex. And the reason why I'm sharing this chart is because I think eHex is actually undervalued compared to PHex. And I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. Now, the moment of actual potential gain on both of these hexes is right around 32% from parity. So parity means that eHex and PHex were retrading right at 1-to-1. So this is that line in the sand, 1-to-1. So you can see right here that eHex is actually down approximately 30% from PHex, which is right here, 32%. So the market is saying that they value PHex more than they value eHex, which is not too surprising given all the game theory around Hex and why a new person like me who is putting in $100 worth would definitely want to have PHex. So why would you want to have PHex instead of eHex? Well, let me share with you how to actually stake this, because this is where you can stake your PHex right now and start earning yield without paying ridiculous gas fees. Right now, in order to stake and unstake, it wouldn't cost you more than a couple of pennies. And that's how Hex has really been designed to be. It's for long-term delayed gratification. So for me, using app.icosa.pro is going to be the easiest way for you to stake PHex right now, because go.hex.com is not working properly with both the chains. So this is the best app. If you wanted to create a stake, you simply click create stake. You enter in the amount of length and the amount of hex that you want to do. So if we had 7,500 hex approximately, or 8,500, and let's say I wanted to do it for the next year, okay? This is where 365, there we go. This is where bigger pays bonus. So this is, you know, the more that you stake, you get a bonus, and the longer you stake, you get a bonus, and then also the amount of B shares that you'd be getting as well. So to me, once you actually select the stake type too, so if you did native hex right here, and then once you load your hex into the wallet, all you need to do is click these two buttons, pay the gas costs, and then you would have a stake down below. Now from there, you could early end stake if you wanted to. You would pay penalties for that, and there's a lot of game theory that goes into Hex. In fact, I could do an entire lesson on this. But the truth of the matter of what you need to know is that Hex has done mind-blowing numbers from the lows to the highs. And to me, this could potentially be, at a penny right now, a crazy opportunity. And the reason why I want to share this with you is because if you were to simply go to CoinMarketCap right now and look at all the different altcoins, you have Ethereum, Binance, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, you have to think to yourself, well, what is a realistic price point for Ethereum to get to in the next bull cycle, provided everything goes well? I truly do think that it could go to 8,500, maybe to 10,000 as a reasonable number. And that would only be right now probably a 3 to 4 times on your money. If Hex were to go back to its all-time highs, so if you take a look at Hex right now, according to this chart, if it were to go back to its all-time highs, which, I mean, sometimes these things go above their all-time highs in cycles. If they were to go above its all-time high was approximately, if we scroll down here, at 51 cents. So here is the market rank right now is at 203, market cap fully diluted. And then we have the lows versus the highs and Hex ROI. The all-time high was at 55 cents according to this chart, down 97% today. Now that might seem like a lot, like it's down a ton, but it's really not as bad as you would understand because of the snapshot and the PHex and the eHex. Now there's 2 hexes. So this makes it a little more complicated. However, if this were to go back to its all-time high, you basically are buying in at a penny and getting back to 55 cents. That's more than 40 or 50 times your money compared to if you were to just simply invest in Ethereum, it would only go maybe 4 or 5 times, putting in $100 today. While it is riskier, I think that there is a better chance that Hex actually survives. And the reason why I believe that Hex will survive is because it is now tied into this entire ecosystem of Pulse Chain, PulseX, the incentive token, and now Hex itself. That is why I think Hex will survive. And if all these other coins do incredibly well, then and only then, because no one knows for sure, we're all speculating here, Hex will also be tied to that liquidity, which could potentially pump it even harder. So to me, you can earn yield, you get more out of this, and you're delaying gratification. I think it's only a matter of time before Hex does some incredible things, and that is why I have certainly bought it today. And if you want to learn even more about how to actually buy and sell and trade these cryptocurrency coins, click the links down below, join my online program. In the program, I teach you step by step how all of this happens, as well as in my Millionaires Club, I have my cryptocurrency buys that I have done exclusively for my class in 2023. And some of those buys are up incredibly well. In fact, one of the portfolios that I did right here, this 50-25-25 portfolio, I started with 10,000. It's up over $4,786 already. And those crypto buys are documented. They are in the course. So if you're liking what you're seeing here, I do even more cryptocurrency buys. I timestamp those buys, and I don't buy every single day. I really do my best to timestamp these, look at these crypto buys, and absolutely do the best that I can when I'm buying, especially with my online course and program. But I'm also doing it here as well. I truly do believe in Hex, in what's going to happen potentially next for these projects. And if you're interested, click the links down below, join us in VIP, join us in the Millionaires Club, because that's where you're going to be able to gain a community, a sense of all of this, and potentially be able to turn $100 into 500, maybe 5,000, and that will pay for the cost of the class itself. Education is key right now. While the market is down and low, this is the time, in my opinion, to grab those altcoins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next crypto buy video.